Alright, we're gonna have fun with this guy. Everybody see that? Finding how to live truly. As opposed to what? How to live falsely? Let's take a look to see what this garbage is. Let me guess. Anybody gonna take a guess? Let's think some sort of Buddhist stuff. That's my guess. Here we go.
Hello, sir. My interest is meditation.
What's that?
It's meditation, sir.
Meditation.
Yes.
I do that once in a while.
Oh, really?
Is that all you're about here?
Yes. This
Okay.
is a one-on-one guided meditation.
One-on-one guide to meditation.
Yeah, guided.
Guided.
Yes. Yeah.
How do you guide someone in meditation?
So actually, we.
All you do is
speak.
just learn to concentrate on your breathing, and then that's it,
Well,
right?
This is not about breathing exercise. There's actually a method to do the meditation.
Ah,
Yeah, you're a very open-minded person, aren't you?
well, I'm a critical thinker. I'm an atheist, so I'm always very skeptical of.
Yeah, no problem.
As long as it doesn't come packaged with something else.
Yeah, you can check it out.
Okay.
Feel free to check it out. Yeah, this is a subtraction method, and it's called worldwide sensation. Human is incomplete because human is living inside the human mind world, which is.
Okay, what is human mind world? That's kind of vague and incoherent.
Human mind is all the.
I know what the mind is, but what? I mean, we all live inside of our mind. I
Exactly.
mean, regardless of any meditation we do, we're still in our mind.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, which is one's life lived and thoughts. Your life lived and thoughts is your human mind.
Right.
It's like this.
Of course.
When
Okay.
you discard your life lived and thoughts, you go back to the origin. When you are reborn from the origin, you never die. You
Okay.
will
What do you mean by never die? That's a little.
Your true spirit doesn't die.
So you posit spirits.
I'm sorry?
So you posit spirits.
You pass the spirit.
You know what the word posit means?
No, I
It means to believe in.
Oh no, we don't believe in the spirit.
Well, then you never die. You just said spirit. I mean, everybody dies that we know of so far, right?
Do you know the origin?
Sorry, what's that?
Do you know the origin?
The
The origin of the universe? Or the origin of place?
nobody knows the origin of the universe.
I mean, have you heard of it?
Have I heard of what exactly?
The universe, the original universe.
The original universe?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
So before all the creations came out,
Before all what?
all creations came out.
You mean time, space, energy,
Exactly.
and matter?
Exactly.
Okay, what about it?
So when your mind, when
Yes.
you throw away all your life, live, and thoughts, your mind automatically go back to this place.
How you're still your mind is a product of a working brain. So, what does it mean to go back to this place? So, what does that even mean?
That means your mind go back to this place, like
Well,
become one with it.
I don't know what that means. Your mind is in your brain.
You can throw it away through
What-
the method. You can let it go. You can let everything, your conception, all the things.
Okay,
go.
none of that makes any sense to me because I don't know of this origin universe or whatever you speak of. It sounds a little woo-woo. Now, I'm all about, meditation. I think it's good for you. I think meditation is good for you, but I think you're throwing in some stuff that's unscientific into the whole thing of it. And now, if this is supposed to be some sort of a metaphor to mean just a better understanding of yourself or something like that, then I can subscribe to that. But you're not presenting it as that.
This is a true self also.
Okay.
This is also called true self.
I don't
Truth.
I don't know what that means, true self. I mean, does that mean that you get to know yourself better? Because if that's what that means, then I'm all for it. I'll subscribe to that. But if it's supposed to mean something more than that, like, some...
This is something you have to learn to understand. I cannot just.
Yeah, right, because right now I surely don't understand it, and people I know...
Actually, you don't have to understand this in the beginning, but you can, as you subtract, as you look within your mind.
But what is this? But right away, you never die. Like, what does that mean?
It does not mean this body does not die.
Okay.
It means the mind.
So the body can die, but not the mind?
Exactly.
How is that even possible?
You're walking here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, are you walking with your mind? You have your mind and body, right?
my mind is a product of a working brain, which is part of my body. Yes.
Exactly, right? So your mind decides where your body goes, right?
Yes.
So you actually, what you do is all use your mind, right?
Okay. Yes. For the most part.
Yeah, so that consciousness doesn't die, even though this body disappears.
But
even though
so you're asserting that our consciousness is not entailed within our brain. You don't think that when the brain dies, you don't think the consciousness is the mind, which is a product of the brain. You think that somehow they're separated, and we don't need a brain to have a mind or a conscience. Is that correct?
The mind uses the brain to function, but even though everything disappeared, the original mind remains.
What is original mind? Is that what you said?
Yes.
What is that? I mean, so you're saying that our mind existed before our brain did?
Yes.
How is that possible? And how do you know that?
That's before you came to the human body.
Yeah.
Human body.
Uh-huh.
Before that, you also had a consciousness.
How do you know that?
When I went back to there, that's how I know.
So
I enlightened that place.
So you're claiming personal experience.
Yes.
So then you can't show that it's true. You can't show scientifically through a peer-reviewed scientific journal that it's actually true. You couldn't do that.
Also, they proved they're working on it.
Science is working on it.
Yeah, science is also working on it.
So right now, there's no evidence to support this. What you're saying?
Actually, you can find some support. Yeah, definitely.
Where?
In the spiritual stuff.
In spiritual stuff.
Scientific, I think the science.
Just,
I only know about the atomic. Particles. They find the smallest particles, and then when they separate and separate and separate, at the end, the small is the emptiness. You understand?
Emptiness.
Emptiness. And find that emptiness, there's a consciousness within.
And you don't need a brain for that.
No, you don't need a brain. The brain is just to
And you know this
function
through
as a human.
and you know this through personal experience.
Yeah. I learned this and I enlightened that place.
No.
Yeah.
So you
all I'm saying is
don't you
that-
think it's important when someone like me comes along and asks questions that you can provide some concrete information other than just my experiences? I mean, don't you think I would require a little more than your experiences to know that what you're saying is true?
Well, even though I tell you, if you don't confirm with your mind, how can you believe 100%? But this is the method you can confirm.
Well, your
with
brain, you can hallucinate. You can make stuff up. I mean, the brain is fallible. That's why we use scientific evidence, testable evidence, so we can verify that something is true. I wouldn't go off of someone telling me their story and believe what they're saying. I would need something to show it's true, just so I know that what we're talking about is.
The science, even the science today is not perfect, right? Do you think the science today is
Not perfect? You mean we don't know everything? Yeah, we're still learning, of course.
Yeah, so-
But we have to know that this is something to learn, and this is not just something that somebody made up.
You try to experience yourself.
I can try to experience it, but that doesn't mean I'll get the answers that you say
Actually,
exist.
You will get the answer. You will know all the ways of the world.
All the ways of the
You will
world.
know all the ways of the world, and you achieve human completion.
What is human completion?
You will know everything by yourself.
Oh, so
Even
by
though
myself.
I tell you,
So basically, I would answer my own questions,
Exactly.
which really requires no effort on your end. You don't have to answer them. I would answer them for myself.
I told you something, right? I told you something.
Okay.
Correct?
Is there like a name to this? This is like some sort of religion, right?
This is not religion.
Not a religion?
We have a method. We have a called subtraction method.
What's is?
We all
But,
use this method.
but you believe in spirits and such. Do you believe in a god and stuff as well? Is that part of it? Or is that up to each person to decide?
It's up to you.
So it's not part of your doctrine.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not that.
And there's Beverly Hills meditation? There's no like formal name to what this is?
Yeah, usually we go by subtraction method, that's it.
But there's no like proper name to
that's
refer to. That's it? Subtraction method.
Subtraction method.
Okay. I'll take a look at it, but I'm telling you right now, if I was looking to anything like this at all, the only thing I would take out of it is how to meditate better. Because meditation is good relaxation for the brain. And I think that's what it is. But I think my own opinion, which might be set on some form of fact here, is that you're taking advantage of that and inputting some additional story behind it that's unnecessary. Because I think meditation is good for the people, but I don't think like this whole, you never die, the brain is different from the mind and separate, and so I think all that is just unnecessary.
If you read all the holy scriptures, read the Buddhist scriptures.
I read
Bible,
some, probably not as much as the Bible, but yeah.
It's all talking about the same thing.
I'm sure it is, but a lot of things can be talked about the same thing. It doesn't mean that just because it's talked about somewhere else that it's somehow more true. It's still just a story talked about somewhere else. We would still need evidence to support it.
Yeah, the evidence comes from yourself.
Exactly. You would have to say it's true for you, which is not really scientific. It's just,
Even science is not perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, so you cannot be here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I think you're on the line here.
Yeah, you're on the property.
So
I just received a phone call from the CEO saying that you cannot be here.
Oh, I see. So which
You won't be back.
All right. The meditation thing in the beginning wasn't so bad until we got to the woo-woo. We found the woo-woo. The woo-woo is real.